Friday's here, the week's been long. Fire it up, time to be strong. Pick a chariot, polish that chrome. When the lights turn green, it's time to roam. It's Friday night racing, the real deal. Engines roar and tires squeal. No limits now, just grit and skill. Chasing that flag, chasing that thrill. Pick your ride and race for the win. This is where legends begin. Makes no safety net. Every lap's a new silhouette. Feel the wheels shake, smell the burn. Every corner's a chance to learn. It's Friday night racing, the real deal. Engines roar and tires squeal. No limits now, just grit and skill. Chasing that flag, chasing that thrill. Pick your ride and race for the win. This is where legends begin. The prize within. Friday night racing, full of fire, full of fire. Over the tarmac, hearts never tire. No shortcuts here, no holding back. Just man and machine on a victory track. Pick your chariot, let the story begin. It's Friday night and we're racing to win. Tuesdays for training, Fridays for glory. Widdowmaker forever, racing our story. Friday's here, the week's been long. Fire it up, time to be strong. Pick a chariot, polish that chrome. When the lights turn green, it's time to roam. It's Friday night racing, the real deal. Engines roar and tires squeal. No limits now, just grit and skill. Chasing that flag, chasing that thrill. Pick your ride and race for the win. This is where legends begin. No equal mates, no safety net. Every lap's race for the win. This is where legend begins. Oh, from pit lane dreams to the checkered fight, we live for speed under floodlit nights. Win or lose, we all still grin, 'cause the love of the race is the prize within. Friday night racing, Friday night racing, rubber on tarmac, no shortcuts here, no holding back. Just a man and machine on a victory track. Pick your chariot, let the story begin. It's Friday night, and we're racing to win. Tuesdays for training, Fridays for glory. Widdowmaker forever, racing our story. Friday's here, the week's been long. Fire it up, time to be strong. Pick a chariot, polish that chrome. When the lights turn green, it's time to roam. It's Friday night racing, the real deal. Engines roaring, tires squeal. No limits now, just grit and skill. Chasing that flag, chasing that thrill. Pick your ride and race for the win. This is where legends begin. This is where legends begin. No equal makes, no safety net. Every lap's a new silhouette. Feel the wheels shake, smell the burn. Every corner's a chance to learn. It's Friday night racing, the real deal. Engines roaring, tires squeal. No limits now, just grit and skill. Chasing that flag, chasing that thrill. Pick your ride and race for the win. This is where legends begin. Oh, this is where legends begin. From pit lane dreams to the checkered fight, we live for speed under floodlit nights. Win or lose, we all still grin, 'cause the love of the race is the prize within. Friday night racing, full of fire, rubber on tarmac. Hearts never tire, no shortcuts here, no holding back. Just man and machine on a victory track. Pick your chariot, let the story begin. It's Friday night,
Yeah, the corners come as a surprise, don't they?
and we're racing to win. Tuesdays for training, Fridays for glory. Widdowmaker forever, racing our story. Friday night racing, Friday.
That's enough of that. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel. It is Friday night. It's the final Friday night of 2025. Put that in your pipe and smoke that one. That came as a surprise, didn't it? It's the last one. It's the finale of the GR3s, and of course, we are genuinely at probably the most exciting race of the season. Probably the one that everybody's been looking forward to. Let's have an introduction. Let's go and meet the people who are coming to watch this crazy mental racing. Good evening, Azza. Good evening, Dodo. 1, 2, and 3. That's your lot. Oh, good evening, Wilkie. That's your lot. That's all three of you. All three of you. And Mikey and Nando. Nando's with us, fresh from his victory in Addis Ababa. Yes, yes. Are you looking forward to Wednesday, my friend?
Yeah, I'm just keeping me self information.
You are guest of honour at the podcast on Wednesday. You do know that?
Am I?
Yeah, you need to recount your victory and how it went, and in a rhetorical kind of way.
Well,
That's it. That's exactly it. Yeah, yeah. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Nando Lee is in the chat, and we're still revving up for Wednesday night, the podcast. I've got to send that out this weekend. I need to get that to Lee somehow. So Lee has a script, so he knows what he's on about and what he's expected to be doing. I could put it on Discord. I could. I don't want everybody else to see it, though, but I could private message it, couldn't I? That'd be the way to do it. I could private message it. Yes, and Big Pop has said he will be joining us, but he will be late. So that's going to produce interesting stuff when I have to screen grab everybody's camera at the start. So it will mess everybody's...
possible work next morning, but we'll see.
Well, my friend, if we say a serious racer must get his rest, you can depart when you like. You know, because don't forget, the 12th, which is today, you'll be accepting your award from the FIA end of season meeting. It's the end of season gala tonight, isn't it? And you've honoured us for racing with us today. So it is what it is. That makes two of us, and I know you'll abandon me in search of glory.
Work together.
That's all we've got. I've got no hope. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, there is a slight change to proceedings. We are not working a timed event. We are working a lapped event. Do we know why? Is there a question for the audience? Do you know why we're working a timed event and not a lapped event? Because. That's what I meant. Yes. The reason for that is because the lap length is in excess of 6 minutes, but you only have 3 minutes to complete any lap. So we have chosen, and we said this at the start of the season, 4 laps for the first race and 9 laps for the last race for the 40 minutes. So it will be slightly longer, but it means we get the full laps in because that's what you would take anyway. And hopefully everybody's good with that. The only people that won't finish are those people that take longer than 3 minutes to cross the line on the final lap. Which there could be 2. There could definitely be 2 people that don't make the final cut. If they work together, though, and don't abandon each other at the final pit stop in search of glory, then there might be a different outcome. But, not laying it on thick or thin or anything, somebody did that last time. Not saying who it was. However, it is going to be what it is. What I could... If before we start... Well, before we go anywhere, can I just make something very clear? This is NASCAR rules, okay? You can bump draft, you can push, you can do what you need to, but it's not serious. There should be no need for anybody to disappear halfway through a race and get all ratty and crappy. It is not that. It is just the end of the season, and there's 2 slow fat bastards. Well, 1 definite slow fat bastard at the back who's going to be sweeping everybody up. So if you are in the mix at the start, I will race with you to make sure we have a race. But you're going to leave me behind anyway. So please, it's the last day of the season. No emotions. Just race and have fun. And if there's bumping and drafting, bump and draft. But don't wreck anything. There's no need. It's not what we're here for. So now that's out the way, watch out for turn 1. It's a nightmare. We don't need it. Yes, and turn 3 is just the same, and turn 4 looks exactly the same as them. And we're going to do that 9 times in one race. No, there's 4.
Are you sure?
Yes. There is very definitely 4. How many corners are there at Daytona? Question for you. We had this row with JB. How many corners are there at Daytona Oval?
I'll let Nando answer that one.
Nando's the wrong type of racer. There are 4 corners and a tri-oval at Daytona. There's turn 1, turn 2, turn 3 and turn 4. And then the tri-oval. Anyway, does it really matter? You're all going to wreck in turn 1 and Nando's going to go through and win anyway. We know that because he's going to leave me behind.
Push me along.
Yeah, that's right.
Sure.
No, that's true. That's true. However, gentlemen, I rest my case. Let's have a fantastic, funny night. Yeah, that's correct. There will be fuel saving required because you will run out of fuel on the second lap. So there's only one other thing that I need to raise with you all, gentlemen, under NASCAR rules, and that is the term of blocking. If you are on the front of the stack, i.e. the lead car, and you're being pushed under a draft, you must hold your line. If somebody attempts to come alongside you, you cannot pull across in front of them and block them. So if somebody is going to come up the outside of you and push past you, you have to submit to it. You cannot move right or left and take the front of the draft. Absolutely it is. Yes. Well, the term is blocking, and in NASCAR you can sit on the front of the draft and you can take the draft and be pushed all the way around the lap, but what you cannot do is hop lines. If you're the front car, you must allow the overtake on the outside, even on the inside, but whichever line the draft comes, you can't block. Okay, now I hope everybody's heard that. Anyway, let's get some... do we need to double check where we are for the league? Because... yes, I think we do. I think we do. So, we don't have to...
Middle dial on C, and you can use the right lower thing as an accelerator. Save your foot.
No, it's all right, mate. I'm using my extreme wheel. I'm using the extreme. You don't know about my issues with Fanatec this week. I'm sure you don't. No. I've had 2 sets of I've had 2 brand new sets of brakes arrive. I have. And they've both been sent back as faulty. Both broken. Yes. They have left the premises. They have gone back in boxes, and they're going to scan computers in Bolton, where we know the man who does the returns. I've known him for many, many years, and he will confirm my diagnosis of broken. So the decision was made to purchase today another set of Fanatec brakes to keep the Fanatec set complete. But we won't be doing that until January. Smoky Tom's pulled out tonight. He can't face the right turns. He's not feeling it. That's another one. They're the right turns here, aren't they? I ad-libbed. He says he's not feeling it. I added the thing about not liking right turns. So, he's requested a drop round. No, I mean, Mrs. Candy. Good evening, Mrs. Candy. I hope you're fully dressed tonight. I mean, in race wear, if you're racing. NASCAR GR3s. That's where we're going. Let me swap screenages. Results and standings. Let's have a look where we are in terms of standing points. Screen cap. It's not going to be on screen cap, is it? It's going to be on the wrong one. No, for the first time, it's right. Would you believe that? Results and standings. So regardless of any fixing that's going on, Dodo is not in. Yeah, Dodo is in. So Dodo... Oh, Lee is on 120 in 11th. That's pretty good for not so many races. Dodo is in 10th on 141. Mikey Morland is on 9th on 148. Ginger Gandhi is on 149. It's so close in 8th place. Widdowmaker on 165 in 7th. JB on 167th in 6th. 167th? Anyway, Damo, who has gone sick tonight. Damo is not well. He's as sick as a sick thing. On 174, he's dropped round tonight, so that's his finishing place. Lee is on 183. Not often we see Lee down in the 183s, but I think Lee works on a Friday, so he might not be in it. Tom has just called in as not feeling it tonight. He's on 185 in 3rd place, so we could see Thomas disposed of his 185 slot. Big Popper, who is in the lobby but not... yeah, Tom's going to realise, isn't he? Yeah, Big Popper's on 194 in 2nd, and Frosty there is on 206. Just let's do something, because it's so close. Let's take a look at the actual standing positions according to... oh... He's going to flat screen it. Friday night. Here we go. The last known positions from Watkins Glen. There we are. Because Damo was away last week, wasn't it? So what we've got is Lee is actually on 1st place on 183. Holy chipotle. How does he manage that? This is because of the drop round. In 2nd is Damo on 174. And Frosty is on 169 in 3rd. So 4th place is Big Popper on 161. So Big Popper's got to make 8 points on Frosty. But if there's no Lee tonight, Big Popper's actually in the hunt. In the hunt. That's a H. Hunt. Nando has left the room. Where's JB and all that? JB is currently 6th on 138. 7th, therefore, is Widdowmaker on 137. So there's only 1 point between the Wids and the JBs. And I do have to shout out an apology to all those guys who play DayZ. I've broke the server. It is dead. It is down. It is no longer a breathing thing. I killed it by accident. And it will be repaired after midnight tonight. I've spent as much time as I can this afternoon to try and get it back up and running. But I tried to enable Christmas... Oh, Mrs. Gandhi won't be in chat for long. She's at work early tomorrow morning. Well, you have to do it. You have to do it. It is part of the process. Being at work is a thing. And I know I'm the last believer in going to bed early just for work, because you live to survive, to work to survive, if you see what I mean. You don't live to work, you work to live. But I do know people care about work and they do like to be on time. I just don't give a rat's ass about sleep. Sleep is a waste of time. But this is what it is. Maybe I am already dead. This is true. I fear I'll not wake up when I go to sleep. That is my fear. But it is what it is. I'll live with it. Right, time to get some practice. Does anybody know the difference? Right. They are fastest laps. Why won't they be?
Someone will get pushed to the fastest.
Yeah.
If we're doing 2 laps per pit stop, how are we getting fastest laps?
Fuel save.
Every lap is either an out lap or an in lap.
Fuel map 6.
Yeah, and that gets you 2 laps. One's an out lap, the other's an in lap.
You can go 3 laps. You can go 3 laps on fuel map 6.
We didn't last time.
Yeah, but you're not trying. You're sitting in the draft.
Yeah, I went down to at least fuel map 4. That's 2 laps. Max.
Who dares? There's a phrase by a gentleman, crafty Cockney dude, and he says, "Who dares wins."
Well, this is weird, seeing this in flat screen. I can see where people are and everything. This is great.
The fastest lap will be the last lap of the race if you don't pit before it. So if you want to get that extra point, skip a fuel stop. Or try and get 3 laps out of 1 tank so you can get that extra lap. I'm having a slight issue. My wheels come right. It has. Anyway, it is the last round of the season. Cheers, everybody. It's Christmas. Christmas is officially beginning today for me. It started a week ago. But we're on the, what's it called? Buffalo Stance by Nana Cherry. That's what we're on tonight. Okay. I'm not going to argue. No, that's not happening anymore. We just know it's less than 7 days. There's no countdowns. Qualifying's going to be interesting for the fastest lap. That's a 2-lapper. Who's gonna time it to fuel map it? Cheers, Mrs. Gandhi. The first lap. Unless you take 13 minutes. If you take 13 minutes, you won't make the end of the second lap. There's only 10 minutes of qualifier. Oh, here he is. Here he is. I mean, Shalom. I'm in trouble. Yeah. It's broke. It's proper broke. I will. Eventually. Oh, you're a gentleman. Well done. Was that the, if you don't, you won't admit or deny, but does it involve a sitting position? Excellent. Which one did you go for without confessing? Very good. What colour? Blick. Very nice. Very nice. But that's, allegedly. Yes, yes. Yeah, we had the discussion with the wife today about Fanatec. Approval is in place. So... no, I will be remaining with the ecosystem for the shortness future. But we will be departing the Fanatec ecosystem as the main rig in the new year. So we will have a set of version 3 brakes in January using the discount that have been forwarded by Fanatec. Now here was the thing, here's the crafty bit. They offered me another set of brakes and they also offered me the opportunity to take a credit in lieu of a new set of brakes. So they'd already sent me a 10% discount voucher. So I'm returning the brakes as is, and then I will buy a new pair of brakes using the discount voucher because I'll get them cheaper. So, but I'll buy them in my own time because I'm away until the 5th January, so I can't accept a delivery, and I don't really want them to sit in my garage or sit with a neighbour or sit down the shop at the delivery point till after Christmas. So I'll order them when I get back. And that means I'll have those brakes for the 24-hour race. So we will be full Fanatec for the 24-hour race. No, I can't trust the inverted pedals. It's the damper that's the problem. There's no damper on the version 3 normals. So we will be going version 3 normals. Oh, did you? Oh, that's never good. Oh, yeah. All too common, I'm afraid, but may he live on at speed. There we go. It's never good to air. Wilkie's just said, I personally think the 24 hours of Route X should be prescribed to people who can't sleep. I fully agree. Nitrous. Yeah, but it ran out, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm only get 172. Just looking at it. Yeah, 172. I am. $161. Dang, son. No, I'm on. That's fuel map 1 for me. Sorry. That was 6th gear. Yeah, I'm not going to get to the halfway point if I keep it on fuel map 1. I'm only going to get to turn 3. Yeah, I'm definitely a corner shy, so I'm going to have to run fuel map 3 on lap. I think we're going to... I'm not going to make it to the end of quali, am I? Yeah, that's a struggle. That's 6 minutes as well. Oh, lordy. Oh. I might have to do an adjust of the old lobby and fast lap. Shall I knock the fuel? Shall I change the fuel for this race? So that we've all got the capability of getting round. A what race? Yeah, I'm not going to get to qualify at this rate. Yeah. Let me just have a look at the settings, because this is going to be nightmaricus. Whose idea was this? Oh. No, you can't change the track. It was...
You can't change anything when all the other races have been fucking set up.
When all the other races have been... You see, the problem we've got is fuel won't get you to qualify within 13 minutes. You're going to have to run around about an 8-minute first lap to get a 6-minute second lap in.
Right now, doing a few map 6 lap with no draft, see how long it takes.
Oh, it's over 6 minutes to the middle of the corner. So I'm thinking about dropping fuel to ×1 or to ×2 at least, so that we can at least get a lap in.
Oh, that's better. Oh, recline on the chair.
Lazy gazy. Oh dear, I don't know what to do.
Who was that? See, I was going to put my elastic band on the controller and sit in the kitchen.
No settings changes from big... Okay then. Okay, that's what it is. Nobody is to complain about not completing qualifying. Nobody is to complain about not getting a fastest lap. I was offering a solution.
Why not just add an extra minute on qualifying?
Because you can't. It's in 5-minute chunks.
Literally just need 1 minute extra, don't you, to get to the 14 minutes.
It's 15. It's 10 or 15. And 15 won't get you an extra lap, but it will get you 2 laps in. But Big Papa said no changes, so it is what it is. So, we've had an objection. We've got a mate round, so Gandhi isn't on headset. That's why he's not in the Chatterlooby. That don't matter. Yeah, he's lightweight. Don't matter. Right, so no changes then. It is what it is. Anybody moans or complains, speak to Big Papa and the rest. I was offering a solution, but nobody will qualify and it'll just go grid order off the start line. So nobody will actually qualify. Nobody will put a lap in unless people are going to bump draft on quali. And then who's going to be the person that sits on the front on whatever? So it is what it is.
6:55 for a lap on not balance, fuel lap 6.
So that's 14 minutes to get round then.
Obviously, it'll be quicker on fuel lap 1. So if you go out fuel lap 6 for the out lap, chuck it up to 1, should be okay.
So what fuel did you get by the end of... What fuel did you have? At the end of your lap?
On my second.
Because that's going to be the problem, isn't it? But it doesn't matter now, it's irrelevant. Well, I'm guessing Big Papa's got it all worked out and he can do it. So but it is what it is. Good evening. Oh, he's on the old flight sim. You enjoying it? I saw Damo trying to join the lobby just then. Damo can't resist, but he also can't get in because he's blocked. No, he's not blocked. Damo sounds like death. So do we need JB to host the lobby then? It won't work for you. So it's fine, just don't give us the DZs, man. Just don't give us the DZs. Because I've got flight sim. Nah. Because his internet's wank.
What speed you got, Ethan?
Damo's still trying to join. I wish he'd stop. I won't say what I get. 2.3 down, 2.3 up. I'm trying, but Damo keeps trying to join, and I have to keep reloading the settings every time.
Once you press try to join, it takes forever to.
It's fine, Dodo. It's fine. Don't tell everybody. I can't do it. I can't qualify. My car's not fast enough. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, JB's loading up. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
420. 11 is up and down here.
No, it ain't.
I'm trying to fucking navigate because we're going through my screen.
With him, how many times do you think I'd do that? How many times? It's a nightmare. It's a proper nightmare. When you're trying to do something quickly and you've got hold of your mouse and not your controller, it's terrible. Okay. So who's the team? Tia's going to do it as well. That's tremendous. Excellent. That first 3-hour stint, she's going to be going, take it off me, take it off me. But that's only going to be 9. What, to go 24 hours? Four sixes is 24, so there's 8 threes. Yeah. I think you all do 2-hour stints. Even 1-hour stints per pit stop. It is going to be what it is. There's a few. There's a few. We've had some couple of American guys join last night. They're going to be doing it on their own. Dodo's doing it on his own as well, yeah. Yeah. Get used to it. Welcome to my world. No, no, exactly. So what are you doing at Dishforth? So can I introduce you to something for flight sim that adds an extra dimension. No, no. I mean an environment within flight sim that allows you to carry passengers, own aircraft, own landing strips, own runways. You have to buy your own fuel. You have to entertain other airliners or aircraft that land at your airbase when you buy one. Well, no, it isn't. This is something that's been built externally around flight sim, and it gives you an extra dimension of the game. It is phenomenal. I love it. I think it's brilliant, and I've never introduced it to the channel, but it is something I would love to. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put on the Discord a flight sim section, and I'll list in the flight sim section everything you need to be able to do to be able to take it up. You can have a look at it and get used to it, and then you can ease yourself into it. Okay? Yeah. All right, I'll do that. Absolutely, it's on your internet. Yeah. You can actually download and install it, because I have. I'm over 400 gig on my hard drive. Yeah. Yeah. As you go, yes. Yeah, it's the way it is. Let me introduce you to this extra dimension and see what you think. It is phenomenal. I own an airstrip on the edge of Area 51 in the US. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It is good. The real world environment side of it is really good. I enjoy that. Yeah. Well, it's computer generated, isn't it? They compile what they think it is rather than what it actually is. So, yeah. 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 It is pretty decent. What? Left entry? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you've got the traffic patterns on the screen, have you? You don't... You... Yeah. Yeah, I use a HOTAS, yeah. Yeah. Are they crossplay?
Yeah.
You can't shoot guns, can you? But you can definitely have simulated dogfights, yeah. Yeah. No problem, Dodo. We'll pick that up. Right, gentlemen, let me just break away because it's 21:13. I've got to get your mind set for qualifying. We will be going live for qualifying at 21:15. And I'm beasted into that by JB because he's a stickler for punctuation. What's it called? Punctuality. Punctuation. It's the punctuality. That's the one, isn't it? I was going to say Punxsutawney, but that's a place in North America. So it is what it is. 21:14. 1 minute to go, gentlemen. I can't qualify. I'll be sitting out. I can't do 2 laps in 13 minutes. So I'll be watching. Yeah, that might be. Unofficial 10, gentlemen. Put your racing qualifying tyres on. Get ready to go.
All good. Oh shit! Pressing button. Hold on.
JB is German, yeah. 21:15, gentlemen. Official 10. Starting when JB presses the button. There we go. Best of luck, gentlemen. This is qualifying session for the final round of the GR3 Formula Fridays. Enjoy it, make of it what you can, and we'll see you at the end. Best of luck. I might actually qualify and just push Nando round because there's nothing I can do. Don't, because I want to give him a push. Huh? Yeah. I know there's no point in me trying, but it is what it is. I'm not giving Big Popper any draft. I'm not giving anybody any draft. I won't get round. Just Dodo behind. It looks like Dodo's not going to make it. Bump drafting. How does that happen? I've increased my steering, haven't I? Yeah, no point in me doing this. Oh, we'll watch. We'll see what does. So we have it as it stands. There's 3 guys out in the front, and out there is Nando. All the way down, well below the yellow line. You can go flat on the apron, just keep one wheel inside the apron and you're legal. You can straddle the yellow line. Of course he is. He's gone for fuel map. So we'll get to look at people's liveries while they're doing it. So really it's all about prepping for lap 2. Frosty's top of the tree. It's close because Lee's already got a drop round in. So let's see who gets round to the end of quali with less than 6 minutes or 6 minutes to go. It's 6 minutes 30 is the cut-off really, isn't it? Gandhi and Popper working together. The two GT4018s. Technically the GT18s. Both in blue. Could almost be teammates. And they go ripping past the two Vipers. Look at them go. But we don't know how much fuel they're saving. They've hooked onto the back. And now they've got to stay with them. If they don't stay with them, they're in trouble. So they're just starting turn 3. Gandhi's gone to the low line. That's broken the draft up for the cars behind. As they're coming out of turn 4 now, or the mid turn 4. Big Popper's still running high. Where is the actual penalty line? That's the question. Gandhi actually takes the lead, but Gandhi's below the yellow line. Needs to get himself above it. So they go across the line at 6 minutes 10. 6:50, so... Mikey drove into the pit wall. Oh no. Not to worry, Mikey. Oh dear. We just missed that because we were focused on Gandhi. We didn't see it. Let's skip to the front. Oh, Dodo's back there. Dodo is... Dodo's doing what he does. So Frosty leading out. We're not getting much of a view of the car. He's actually... Where is he at this point? There he is on the right side. All 6 of the cars that are still running. There's a 7th one right at the back somewhere. Nando's still tucked in the middle. So 6:24 was their out lap. Who's going to have the fuel to get there? That's the question. Approaching turn 1. Oh, a gap appeared there, didn't it? Nando's let the gap happen. Everybody running well below the yellow line. And behind them, catching is Gandhi and Popper. I actually don't think Big Popper's in a bad position there, ready for the slingshot. JB is hanging on the back door as much as he can. But if these two can... There's the back straight. If we line up from Big Popper, we can see that there's a potential opportunity to catch. But they're not really catching. 10:08, that's the qualifying time done. I don't reckon anybody's going to qualify. I don't reckon anybody's going to get round. You couldn't change laps to qualifying to 2. It was only a time available limit. Yellow dot on the top of Big Popper's car. I wonder what that is. Are they catching? There is 1 minute and 4 seconds to go. 1 minute remaining. So they're into the final turn, well, turn 3. I like the soft focus, that's really nice. They are very close to catching. Fastest lap time will definitely be between Gandhi and Big Popper. Because it's not about first across the line, it's about fastest lap. Are they going to make it? 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think everybody else gets... Does everybody else get knocked? I don't know. No, they get... They get to set a time. Gandhi gets the fastest lap. Tremendous.
They just went faster.
They were drafting really well. Really drafting really well.
Still really
Yeah. Yeah, so it is what it is. Right then, let's take that screenshot. No, I keep pressing the wrong button. Why don't I see a result? Why don't I see a result? Why is my controller not working? Is there still... There's still 3 minutes. How's that done that then?
I'm not saying I exited because I had engine damage.
Did you exit the actual quali?
Yeah. I'm sat in the actual main lobby.
Are you not in the pit?
No,
Why aren't you in the pit?
because I exited because I crashed into the pit wall.
You didn't just return to pit?
There isn't a return to pit option. I crashed into the pits and gone past it.
Oh, I see. So you've exited.
Yeah, exited the lobby, but it's treating me as being in the pits.
We'll have to see what happens. Because I exited the race before turn 1. So I returned.
I exited the race after the first lap.
Yeah, you could get at least 2 in. So I don't understand what's happened there with the quali. With the quali, it was set for 10 minutes. You guys took 12 minutes to get round plus. But it only stopped the 3 minutes when the last car went across the line. Which is really strange. I don't know why it would do that. Makes no odds. I'd have still qualified last anyway, except Mikey hitting the pit wall was the highlight of the session. No, without Mikey crashing into the pit wall, I wouldn't have. But I didn't think I was, based on the timings I've taken, being 7 minutes for my first lap and 6 minutes 20 for my second lap, I wouldn't have made the 13 minutes. But for some reason, it did the 3 minutes when the first car crossed the line. Not at the 10 minutes. Qualifying was 10 minutes, not 2 laps. That's got to be a bug. But we're going to have to restart the lobby anyway without qualifying because Mikey's exited. So...
Well, I'm in the actual lobby. I literally exited qualifying.
we'll see what it does. Maybe they've done that, I don't know, but that's not how... Yeah, he's still in. He's still in. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, it's got me down as 9th. That's fine. With no time. Yeah, that's fine. That works out. That works for me. It makes no odds for me. That's where I would have been. We wouldn't have get to see that if it wasn't for that.
Did you do a full up of it?
Just before the stream, yeah. My car's not quick enough.
I'm taking it's hard tires for the first race.
Yes, sir. Yes.
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 That's it. Yeah, it's much of a muchness, isn't it?
Why is it taking 2 screenshots of... What the fuck? makes no odds. Dodo said for when 10 minutes ended, it showed 7 counting. 7 minutes counting. That's weird. I don't know. Maybe they've changed something. However, let's run through them. Widdowmaker didn't qualify, so he remains 9th. Mikey hit the pit wall, didn't complete a lap, so qualifies in 8th. JB in 7th with a 6:29. Dodo in 6th with a 6:20. That shows the difference between those two cars, clearly. Frosty managed 5th after leading all the way round with a 6:12.816. Damo in 4th, pushing Nando, a 6:11.943, and Nando takes a point at 6:11.848. Just nudging ahead Big Popper with a 6:11.040, but top of the tree, qualifying first, Ginger Gandhi with a 6:10.661 takes all the points. Good on you, my man. Well done. So, gentlemen, put your racing tyres on for race 1. It's got to be hards. It's hards. It's 4 laps. See how you go. Do what you do. And see where you can get to. Depends if you go off too quickly, my friend. If I can't catch you, I can't catch you. It is what it is. Yeah. I think I'll fall off the back. I don't think I'll get anybody. So unofficial 10, gentlemen. That's horrendous.
Can I have a chocolate bar on my thing?
No, you can't, you vulgar beast. JB, you going official?
Can I have a chocolate? Just one. Yeah. Not just any chocolate buttons, boys. These are M&S chocolate buttons.
Gentlemen, this is your official 10 minutes. 10 minutes? This is your official 10 seconds. This is the first race. It's 4 laps on hard tyres. Standing start. Penalties applied. Don't know why. But enjoy it. It's the last one for the season in the Group 3 Fridays. Enjoy and we'll see you at the end. So, we're just going to have to try and get somewhere. We've got no chance. No chance at all. If they... There was some penalties there. Some people jumped the start. So, that was Nando that belched. He's a vulgar animal. So we're on fuel map 3, and we're just keeping in the draft of Mikey. But we don't really want to lose the pack, but we might have to fuel after 2 laps, so we've got that option. We're not going to do 4 laps. But we've got to try and get at least to the 2nd lap without messing. Just going to hook up on the back of Nando. Going to try and form a 2nd line. Mikey's got the same idea. But I can't do that for too long. Dodo's all the way back there, 10 seconds back. It says I've got 1.5 laps remaining. I can't do this all day. I can't do it for Nando all day. I'll be out of fuel. Now, drop in. I'm gonna cut my fuel map. Oh, there's a wreck behind. Mikey spins it. And Gandhi doesn't want to take the bump draft. Now Damo does. So Mikey lost out there big time. He's going to have to hook up with Dodo at the back. Yeah, Gandhi's not up for the bump. Big Popper's going to come to the front and push Gandhi now. The two slow birds are at the front. Big Popper's nudging Gandhi. We know the GT18, the race car there, has got the supreme power. But I need to save fuel. I'm not going to get anywhere if I can't do 2 laps. Gandhi's backed off now. We're going to have to get through the pit stop with hard tyres. We're going to have to not change tyres. We're going to have to take all the fuel as much as we can. JB must be tucked behind Damo. Gandhi and Big Popper have dropped back. There must be some team tactics going on there. Nando's wandering all over the shop. He just needs to hold a line rather than wander about. I'm trying to keep the yellow line on the 4 of my rev counter. If I can do that, I'm not wandering about. I'm not going to cause a spin. Oop. Nando's now wandered well away. Whoa. I don't know what happened there. Nando just shot right. I've got to go fuel map. I only don't know what happened there. I want Frosty to drop back and push me, but he won't, I don't think. Nando just bent right at the corner. There's lots of wandering about going on, look. So Damo leads, JB in second, Frosty third, Widow 4, Nando 5th. We're not seeing where Big Popper is in 6th, Ginger in 7th, Mikey in 8th, and I believe Dodo's in 9th. So Dodo and Mikey need to hook up as early as they can to try and form that gap. Here comes Big Popper now pushing on. Is he being pursued by Gandhi, or is Gandhi broke? There's no partisan, there isn't. Gandhi's coming on the back door of Big Popper. There's no partisan element here, they are coming through. Nando's making the choice. He's gone for the toe. They're all moving over. They've all gone. They've gone the break for it. They've all fuel map wand. They're not going to allow Big Popper to make the break for it, but he already has. So Big Popper leads, Gandhi in second, Damo third, JB 4, Nando 5, Frosty in 6, and Widdowmaker peeled off the back, losing the draft. Fuel map 1, this is where we expect it to be. So that's our race over. We kind of knew this from the start of the season, that this car wouldn't have it. So the only thing that could save us is if those boys in front switch back to fuel map 6. But they now know they're running for the pit stop, so it is what it is. We really haven't got an option. Both those GT18s, they backed off for a little while, but now they're pushing on. Frosty is pushing Nando. I'm looking at my clock. 8.4, 8.5, 8.53, 8.49. So we are holding, but we're not catching. We're right on the edge of the draft. We need a straight line. 8.7, 8.82. No, we've lost. We're out of the draft. We've got to stay ahead of Mikey and Dodo then, so we're not going to score points to get us past JB. We would still have to pit stop even if we could do 3 laps, and I don't think we can. We're back to 1.5. Yeah, we're out. We're gone. Done. It's over. We're looking at the scenery now. I kind of think this is the Mojave Desert north of LA in California. There is a large automobile test track to the north of Edwards Air Force Base, which my assumption is this is kind of their take on what it is, because if you see the airfield, you can see the planes landing. There is a large civilian and military Air Force Base. There's a few miles between them, but Edwards is one of the big military bases. Look at the crowd walking about at the top there. Not interested in the race or the cars beneath, but it is what it is. Into the pits, we'll take the fuel. I'm kind of hoping we're going to get to the end, 0.3. Yeah, it says we're going to get there. And then we've got to find a way to happily get to the end, see if we can finish in 7th, see if those 2 guys have hooked up behind, see if they're going to take it. I've got the fuel light flashing, 0.2 of a lap. Probably going to have to turn it down a smidge. Red fuel light. We should... I'm going to turn it down. Because we're not going to get there. They're in on their hard tyres. Is anybody going past? Somebody's gone on. Somebody's gone on a lap.
We're checking over fuel. I think we're at right now, yeah.
Who's gone on a lap? Has Frosty gone on for an extra lap?
So we're like after the end. Maybe halfway through.
People were at 30%.
I'm off from that inside you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there you go. I think I'm behind you.
So Nando looks like he's into the pit 6th and he's going to come out 6th. There he is, he's off the back. I've got 2.1 laps of fuel according to my fuel gauge. What's he going to do though? Is Nando going to sit out there and just try and run for it 2 laps at his own pace? Because all he's got to do is, all he's got to try and do is listening to the smack talk. I heard you. I just... So Frosty's gone on ahead. Frosty must have 30% plus fuel. So Frosty is out. Be interesting. Our fuel's disappearing. He needs them. Go low, go low, go low, go low. What's the matter, Nando? Yeah, stay low. I'm just running out of fuel. I did, but I'm pushing you, so I'm losing fuel hand over fist. No, it's selfish of me to feel to sit on the front. I've still got just enough fuel, but What map are you on? Yeah. So we're losing time on Damo and JB, but we will do. What fuel map should I be on? Okay, well I'll go to 4. What's your fuel, Nando? Is that 75%? Okay. I'm on 69. I'm 4. This is looking really quite interesting. Frosty is on 5% coming round. So Frosty's going to come out with us, I reckon. He's only got to take enough fuel to do a lap. He must have been fuel map 6 for all those laps. He's in now, he's taking fuel. Yeah, he's doing 3 laps, so he's going to take 55 and out he pops. So he's now got the ability to go full chat for the final lap. Whether his 50% is accurate or not, I don't know. I'm at 1.3. I'm going to fuel map 3. So it looks like the race is between Gandhi and Popper for the line. Gandhi out front. Big Popper pushing his back door. JB sits in 3rd. Damo 4. Frosty 5. We're in 6th. Nando is in 7th, doing a valiant job, but he's going to have extra fuel on board, so he's going to potentially whip past mate A9 close to the finish. And then you've got Dodo and Mikey. Dodo seems to have got the bust on Mikey. My rear tyres are 60% gone. Oh, we got fastest first sector. Everyone will probably. Dodo tried bump draft, no stop, but bump draft is just quicker. Yeah. We're still losing time on Frosty, so there's no holds barred. Have you? I've got 44. I'm siphoning fuel out. Three. Lower fuel. We need to keep the pace up, don't we? Well, I don't suppose we are. I'm racing you though, aren't I? No, but that's the point. That's where it is. Still purple. I'm gonna hug the yellow. Here's Seth. Welcome, Seth. Gandhi is pushing for the line. Go on, Gandhi. Coming round to the end of turn 2. My rear left rear is looking a bit rope-a-dope, but it ain't very good. Yeah, it shouldn't burn much away, should it? Let's go, Nando. Still not catching Frosty. He's still creeping away 10th at a time. That was a hefty bump. That was a fair hefty pump. Oof. So Gandhi still leads out Popper. JB and Damo in third, and they are claiming fuel starvation. I generally don't know where I'm going to get to. Oh. Let's see what we've got at this point. .3. So Ginger Gandhi takes it. Big Popper 2, JB 3, Damo 4. Frosty's going to take 5. Have I timed it just right? Has Nando got the ability to run me on the outside? Has he? Gandhi, so far, I'm not going to get it. Here comes Nando. He's going to take the extra point, increasing the gap on JB. I'm going to tap him and spin him just before the line. It's absolutely fine, mate. That's exactly what happens. Gandhi's on a promise. No, Wilkie, she has a headache. It's only a headache, says Mrs. Gandhi, which is the right response. Dodo's time to go to feed those cats. Well, now we've got 9 laps of that. Yeah, it's the last one of the season, though. It's the last one. Gandhi's gonna love that. He got first quali. Now he's got first in race 1. And he's got fastest lap in race 1. Are we going to see Gandhi get the full sweep? And he does. We don't get a clean race. I gained 2 positions off the line. Well, that's interesting. 12,000 credits for that. And a 3-star roulette. Well, that says everything. Oh, lucky you. Flip that. We're on the way. We're on the way. So, did that do what it should do? Yes, it did. So, the results of race 1. Mikey, after his spin in lap 1. Lap 1? Lap 2? Lap 1, I think it was. He fields he fields a best lap of 6:56.280, which probably is faster. No, it isn't. So Dodo slips into 8th with a 6:42.537. Dodo incapacitated off the line with a jump start. I think that's what gave him the problem going off. Widdowmaker comes in. Right.
He got 2.5 seconds behind him and ran out of fuel.
I ran out of fuel. That's unlucky. So Widdowmaker comes in 7th spot, 44 seconds back, just 0.2 behind 6th for Nando. Nando sneaks him on the fastest lap there, a 6:32.94. That shows the difference on the 2 cars. But well done, Nando, on the push. And you deserve that extra point, so congrats. Frosty comes in 5th, having tried the 3-lap first stint and then trying to full gas it on the second stint. But unfortunately, that didn't work by 17 seconds. But he's in that powerful car that could see him if he paired up with Big Popper and Gandhi, get into the mix in race 2. But 17 seconds off the front with a 6:28.7. Damo in 4th, I think pushing most of the way. 4 seconds, 0.5 back from the leaders with a 6:20, and he was ever so close to running out of fuel at the end. So JB again very close to the fuel limit and pushing us hard in 3rd place to take the podium, a 6:19.5. Big Popper, hats off to Big Popper for pushing Gandhi all the way, doing the bit, doing the lead in, doing the pushing. 1.4 seconds back behind him, 6:18.3. But today, top of the tree, taking the top of the podium. 1st place total time race is 26 minutes 10.358 with a fastest lap time as well, 6 minutes 17.019, is Ginger Gandhi for his first race win with full qualifying points and the fastest lap. Congratulations, Mr. Gandhi, well done. I was waiting for the soundboard from JB for the extra applause, but there wasn't any. But it doesn't matter. Congratulations to the podium winners. And JB's going to load up race 2 now. There it is. It was a little bit delayed, but he was outside smoking, wasn't he? That's race 2 loaded up. If everybody would just please select your tyres and tick up. This is mediums and softs. You must use both. I'm guessing we're gonna... I'm guessing here, mate, talking out loud, right? is get the softs out the way on the first stint to keep up with the pack. Change to mediums, change to softs, change to mediums. I think we're going to be stopping every 2 laps for fuel. I don't think we can risk the 3-stop. I think we're going to have to risk the 3-stop. I don't think we can go 2-stop. I don't think we can do it. Yeah, the only potential is, right? Have I not ticked? Sorry, apologies. I thought I'd ticked. Sorry, I was distracted. Apologies. So, the thing that we shouldn't talk about in the public is claiming that fastest lap. If you're doing the 2-lap stints, you're never going to get the fastest lap. But if you do a 3, so we... Did you not choose... Did you not... Oh, that's interesting. You should have editable grid. Go and change the settings. Do it again. Host select grid setting. That's weird.
I'll do that. Will it just instead of doing it by house, I'll just try this by finger.
That's going to go on race rating.
No, it's first on what?
So that'll put whoever's got a C at the front.
Which means it goes into step.
Gander needs to be at the back. You've got to do user select. You've got to do host selects. That's it. He's going to want us to tick up again. I'm going to take all week to do that. There we go. So there's a potential for us to do a 3-lap stint and then do 2s to the end and run full burner on the last lap to try and take that fastest lap. But so the only other way to do that, the only other way to do that is to run a 1 lap and then 2 laps. So if we run the first lap full fuel burn, Frosty, you need to tick up, darling. Good evening, Randy. Welcome. I need to send you a message, Randy, to confirm when we'll be in LA. Yeah, so we could run lap 1 full fuel burn on softs, then change to mediums and do 2 lap stints. And just do 2 lap stints on mediums then, and then run the final lap full flat out, trying to get that. Now, we still wouldn't work. We'd have to do the 3 laps on the final stint. And I don't know if softs would do it. Mediums would do it. We have to run a 3-lap stint to try and get... No, I think we do it this way. I think we do the 1 lap flat and then do 2 lap, 2 lap, 2 lap, 2 lap. That's what we got to do. I think the grid is set. Gentlemen. Oh, it's the way it is, Mr. Randy. It's the way it is. Gentlemen, if we're all set to play, if we're all good to go, JB's happy with the grid. I think I'm happy with it. Gentlemen, unofficial 10. And when then JB hits the button, I'm going to go for it. Gentlemen, it's your final race of the GR3s, the Formula Friday. It is Routex, your favourite 9 laps you'll ever race in your life. Let's keep it good out there. Be careful. It's their standing start and penalties do apply. Because it's a doozy. We'll see you at the end. Best of luck, gentlemen. Have fun. No drama, no stress. Let's just make it a good end to the season. Let's have a good one. Fuel map 1 all the way, Nando. 1 lap. And we're in for the 2s. Now some people will go 3 laps because they'll want to try and get that fastest lap. But you and I both know we're slower than cheese, so we're not going to be able to. And I expect the pack as well to go sailing past us. I don't expect them to take any... There'll be nothing, no forgiveness, no nothing. They will just rub our noses in it on the way past. We both... Maybe he doesn't want to push. Didn't realise there was a big inland waterway docks in there. That's not LA, is it? 182 then. Is there a tailwind? Not today. There's no tailwind down the straight. It's a crosswind. It's a tailwind on the way back down the road. Yeah. I wonder if the hill has an effect. If you tucked over to the left here, would you be sheltered from that headwind? We might try that one of the laps. Just keep an eye on that wind, see if it moves. Mrs. Gandy's only watching. It's about as much as she can stand. She's going to have to retire to bed soon. She can't watch her man win. She's going to have to prepare for him later. That's what it is. Well, it's going to be all bourboned up. It might not be. I've got that hooked on that yellow line already. We're not moving off that yellow. How far behind are they? It's all right. Oh, here we go. They're coming. Gandy Power's at it. Big fella called Frosty. It's all right. We're just keeping trucking. Keeping trucking. Yeah. Yeah. We're trying to hook the wind down the straight. I mean, ideally we'd probably be on the left side of the track to try and pick up that draft. Should we wander over? See if there is actually some air in it. Trying to pick up the wind. It's kind of hooking. Need a big sail on the back. We are leading. Nando in second, Dodo in third, Frosty in fourth, Big Popper in 5, Mikey in 6, Ginger in 7. Oh, there's a bit of a shift around. Gandy's gone past Mikey. Big Popper's dropped down behind JB into 8th. JB's in 7th, Mikey in 6th. So there's a bit of shuffling going on behind. I'm going to ease back over yet, try and take the tunnel on the right. None your business. No bump draft for you, eh, Nando? Good night, Mrs. Gandy. Turn your lights off, Nando. You don't need to waste that battery. 50% fuel. I'm not making the second lap. So it's pit stop this time round. And then we're on double lap, double lap, double lap. Changing to mediums this time. Because I won't get 2 laps out of these softies. Not a chance. %44%. That is shockingly bad. And then I'll be pushing you, mister, for DOS icky slaps. DOS laps. We'll hop off. Well, we'll hop off the lead strategy and go on to the chasing strategy. I'm going to move over fractionally. I'm changing and I'm refueling. A few people have done this. Well, there you go. Ooh. Interesting. Because I was on the front on fuel map 1. Yeah, so I would be using more fuel because I'm hitting the wind resistance. I can't do map 1. So effectively, once I get to your back bumper, I'm probably going to hit fuel map 4 to see where we end up. But you know the big boys are going to chase us down. We're going to be about 10 mile an hour slower than we were. So Frosty leads, Dodo in second, JB in third. That's going to be Mikey in fourth, Damo fifth, Nando 6, Widow 7, Gandhi in 8, Big Popper in 9, but it's very early days yet. We're into lap 2. There's plenty going on here. It's going to be interesting to see whether Frosty goes for lap 3 again and then does the 2 lap stints. That's where it's got to be, I think. Gandhi and Big Popper are hauling our asses in. My guess is they're going to go straight past us, Nando, but it's whether we try and hook to their draft is another question, or what, I don't know. The GT18 machines are coming in, prepared to receive. You're going to go with the yellow line? Yeah, do it. Yeah, they've gone past. Big Popper is not drafting Gandhi. They are running astern. They're running free. They're not drafting at all. Nando's just run for it. He didn't tell me he was going to, but he did. I was lap 1 in it trying to catch you up. Yeah. Because you just left me standing. We're never catching them. Never catching them. Slick. A little bit. Yep. Yep. So if you were to fly east, you'll see Alcatraz on your left as you go past. And then if you look to your right, you'll see the pinnacle, the tower. It's a pointy tower. San Francisco Bay Bridge is just to the left. That's it. No worries. Push. I could push to I've probably got a little bit more fuel. I could probably go Mach 2. I'm on 70. Don't forget we've already stopped. Good evening, Lee. Welcome. I know we've got a wonderful view here of the back door of Mr. Lee, but I wouldn't be happier anywhere else. I don't think I can push past 3. Looking at my fuel. It's fine, it's fine. Why have you got scratches on your rear wing? On the upright, on the right hand side of your rear wing, you've got some major scratching. Have you been running it along the barrier? .1, same as me. So they're all in the pits, not taking fuel yet. I'm on 1.0. They're taking fuel. I'm on 55. Dodo's the first to fill up, then JB, then Frosty, then Mikey. And they're all heading out. Do we need to give them a bit of room so they clear the pits, or are we just going to draft straight through them? So they kept ahead of Gandhi and Popper, didn't they? Mikey popped out on the back of Popper. Oh, look where they are. They're not far away at all. I've just hit 50. We just don't have the motion, do we? We don't have it. Oh. Is Silver in there somewhere? Where's Silver surfing? Three. What fuel are you on? I'm on 43. Do you want to push me? Yeah, potentially. I can use the draft to suck up to you then, excuse the phrase. Just noticed that Azza is 3 in the chat. Well done, Azza. Purple lap. Ain't it good? Ain't it right? Ain't it good? I'll be with you here tonight. Records playing, baby tonight. Rock me gently, rock me slowly. God, we need it, and it goes. I'm on 34% fuel. 0.6 remaining. I'm going to just drop into them pits incredibly slowly. Now it's whether Gandhi and Big Popper now are running for that 3-lap stint. They're still ahead of us, aren't they? They're not far away. Are you still map 2-ing? 30%. It is a concentrated look at your A9, I'm afraid. Yeah, you can see that damage quite clearly now on that rear wing. I wonder if that's my front bumper. It's doing that. Ain't it cool? Ain't it right? Be with you here tonight. Records playing. Oh, baby, in time. We're on the back of Mikey. Oh, I never knew that. What's the plan here? He's a lap ahead of us, isn't he? In other words, he's on a double lap. He's not pitting this time. I thought he was on the same train as JB and Damo. Obviously not. Off the pace. Ah. You filled up longer. Yeah. Understood. Right. Then we could elect to work Mikey then. If Mikey wants to join the pack for this strat. We got to fill up. We got to fill up all the way, you see, and change tyres. Yeah, you are. So just keep going. Just keep going. Yeah, just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. I'm at 50% on the back left. We might be alright to not change. Yeah. Yeah. Mikey, watch out for the pit wall. It's approaching. I did it. Yeah, exactly. Not changing tyres, taking fuel. Oh. Are you throwing? I was throwing you under the bus, not anybody else. Ginger and Popper are in there taking fuel. JB didn't get in the pits. Oh. Yeah. Nando's got all the fuel before I do. Oh, he's there in line though. So JB's up there. JB's... He's got well big damage, I'd say. You've got to be very vocal about that pit lane when you're drafting. Oh, there he is, look. Oh, what a shocker. I'm going to sit on 3. JP. I had a slight sphincter movement then as you twitched, right? I know. It's a shame. I don't think my tyres are going to run too stintsy. Because I don't know why I'm still running traction and counter steer. That's a bit daft. But I might need that when my left tyre goes. No, no. When are you going to brake? So Frosty leads, Dodo second, Damo third. Looks like... Who could be in fourth? Mikey. Yes, Mikey's in fourth. Big Popper's in 5, Gandhi 6, Widow 7, Nando 8, JB in 9 with an unfortunate brush with the pit wall. And I can just see Gandhi going into turn 1. Here he goes. Now, the question of the day, is the racer allegiance still there between Gandhi and Big Popper, or is it all open for the final race? Frosty's got the fastest lap, 6:29.063. We're on lap 4 out of 9. Still don't know how that back tyre is wearing quite so much. Ooh. I'll come back. Map 3. I'm on 77. So the question is if Nando pushes to fuel map 2, will he equal out the fuel between us and I'll still get in? Just have to let me know where you are on fuel. Okay, I'm 73. 72.
Yeah, 37 should be on there, Joe.
71. 71. 70. That wind's dropped. It's now only 3.8. It was 5.4. It's dying as it goes through the afternoon. Top right hand corner. Just below the track, Matt. Yeah. strategy-wise, this is interesting because I don't think I'm far enough ahead of JB to actually change the results in the race today. I'd have to gain a couple of places, I think, to actually overhaul him. He was already 2 points ahead of me at the start of the race, then he gets more points in the last race, so I probably need to finish 4th or 5th maybe to actually overhaul him. So I think he's alright today. I don't think I'll overtake him in the league. Frosty's pitted then on 13%. Dodo's in as well on 0. Absolutely timed it to the button. I'm not quite so sure. This is Damo's in as well on 3. That means Mikey's not going to be far away. 59. My left rear is looking reasonably baropy. No, you can't see my tyres. They are sweating. You ain't got the stream on, have you? Yeah, mine are sweating. Mine are sweating. They're down to about 15%. Watch out for the pit wall. Pit wall approaching. No. Got enough fuel. Got 54%. Go. Only got to worry about the tyres on the corners. We're ahead of Mikey now. Mikey's got to solo it in the draft on his own. So we are 50% now for me, 50.50. Hawaii 50.49. Gives me a massive bump, doesn't it? Are you playing with the fuel map? Negatory. Negate 'em. Really slowing down up the hill. We were catching Damo then for a moment. The Damo's dropped off. James Gigandi and Big Popper have loosed past because they haven't pitted, have they? They jumped him on the pit stop. So Frosty and Dodo are working well together. That's always good to know, isn't it? We're only like 3 seconds off the fastest lap, you know. You can feel those gaps in the concrete and tarmac. It's all about gearing this track, says Lee. My left rear is just disappearing. Gonna have to swap to mediums to get us to the end. Oh, we're gonna stay on mediums, aren't we? That's right. One more set of mediums, then go for it. 2 laps to take us to 7. How do you mean? That's right, we did, yeah. Yeah, we're only gonna we're gonna save 4 seconds by not changing tyres. I just might have trouble around the last corners, turn 3 and 4. I might have trouble. Yes, we are, without doubt. Purple again. We're doing it right. Right, just got to take it. Oh, there was that big bump again. Financial. Isn't that the big tall spire building? Looks like a needle. Yeah, it's got to be that. No, mate, because it's the long straight. I'm on 32%, 0.6 of a lap. Wrong corner, mate. Wrong corner. No, there's 4. We've had this conversation. That's what. There's 4. There doesn't need to be. A380's on the right, look. I've got 2 lines of pixel left on my left rear. I've got 1 line of pixel. Oh my Gordon. Nice one, JB. Wowzers. Wowzers. Now he's going to come out charging. Fuel percentage 25. 25. 25. 25. Van Sank. Van Sank for those who speak German. Use more. Fuel map 1. Fuel map 1. Burn it, baby, burn it. Should I say burn, baby, burn? Fire, do, I bring you to burn. I'll see you burn. And you're living in a forest. Yeah. Name the band. Do you know why we keep getting the purple sectors? Because we're on the 2nd lap. That's what it is. Frosty did the 3-lap out stint, you see. So he's always going to get that fastest lap in, a 6:29. But we can't go that fast. 17, half a line of pixels. We've got to stay on the meaty deedies. Oh yeah, tyre's about to disappear. My left rear is about to go pop. It's got a 1/4 of a line of pixels. It's the faintest line, it's pink. And my steering wheel's going to feel a slight graininess. There it goes, it's gone. I can feel it in the wheel. Can't touch my bottom as often as you like, darling, I'll manage it. We're into the final bit. 0.2 on my fuel, 10%. Big Popper and Gandhi go to the pits. They're on 11 and 7. Frosty and Dodo will run away. I'm going to get there just. Doing well, doing well. Hiding in my drafty Oso. Pit wall coming up. We're in. They're just taking fuel now. Changing to mediums. And we've got another 2-lap stint before we get to the end. And I reckon you'll come out the pits ahead of me. No, you don't. It's correct. Well, you might not. Now I've switched my brake balance to the front, we should be good. Because it all makes a difference. I'm coming out on 3. I will just keep it where it is because my fuel's perfect. You've gone 100, I've gone 100. You're out in front of me again, you love machine. I'm a whipping past you. I've got 3 of them. So the way it sits then, JB sat in 9th. JB's done enough to save his position in the championship. Purely because Nando's going to overtake me as we get to the line anyway, and he was going to take that extra 2 points away, so JB's safe. He's got nothing to sweat about unless there's an incident up front. Frosty leads. Dodo's in 2nd. Damo's in 3rd. Mikey is in 4th. Big Popper 5th. Oh no, sorry, Ginger's in 4th. Big Popper's in 6th, in 5th. Mikey's in 6th. I'm in 7th. Nando 8th. JB in 9th. So if Ginger's in fourth, Mikey's there is 29 seconds ahead. So we're going to see where Mikey ends up next lap. Unless Mikey's going to run a 3-lap stint, maybe. And then that'll be... But that'll be 3 laps to the end, won't it, from there? Because you didn't offset your first lap, we did. So that's going to give you the opportunity to go no stop to the end. Whereas we've got 1 stop to make, you've got 1 stop to make. If you don't do 3, you're going to have to stop twice. So your bet to stop being overtaken by us is to 1 stop. Potentially, and then you... Oh, you're going to keep the same tyres. Oh, that's risky. Frosty's got a 6... Are you? Okay. And go all the way to the end. Interesting. So what that'll do then is that'll mean we'll still have 29 seconds behind him, but he's got to try and do 3 laps on his tank of fuel. That's going to be interesting. Brake balance has definitely affected my tyre wear. It's pretty much even at the back end now, he says. I've got the 11 and 5 grip going on at the minute. And I've... Very nice. You are pulling away. Putting in those extra time. Yep. 76, Mr. Nando. You're just saving fuel on me, that's all you're doing. I see how you're working this. I'm sat on the front conserving fuel on map 3 just to get to the pit stop, and you're jollying along behind. Just chillerising. Mikey's put a second on whilst I've been disparaging to you. I'm at 175 because the guy behind ain't pushing. Mush, mush. Doesn't help that my car is revving its nuts off. Flashing blue light all the time. 7,000 RPM and just not... It needs a 7th gear. Come on, 7th. Tell you this, my oil will be done. Really will. So Frosty and Dodo go to the pits. It's going to be interesting to see where they come out now. I don't know if JB will manage to keep clear. He's just about to enter turn 1. 3 minutes behind. That's a shocker, isn't it? Behind Nando, yes. Oh my chucky. I don't think you'll get lapped. So Frosty and Dodo still taking fuel, but they're going to get out and be away. They've got 3 laps to go to the end. Are they going to go 3-3-3? Are they 7, 8, 9? Are they going to go 3 laps to the end again? Because 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Has anybody done the GCHQ Christmas quiz? Has anybody downloaded it? The Super Spy Sleuth quiz. I did it today. Managed to get 6 of the 7 questions struggling with the 7th question, but I'm going to wing it before I go to the final quiz. The final quiz has me stumped at the minute, but I will work it out. Watching out for that pit wall end. So Mikey's in the pits, just taking fuel now. We still have to pit. He's just fueled and he's coming out. He's going to go 3 laps to the end. We got 1 lap of loose left. We're on 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we got 1 pit to go. 50, bang on the nose, 5-0. Come on, get it on fuel map 1. And then you turn it down again. Just lay it into me. Give it me all. Give me everything. Come on, I'm prepared to receive. Let's go. Yeah. 11 seconds underneath the purple flag time. But we keep pitting because we're ridiculous, aren't we? So the only person really on to challenge that fastest lap by the Frosty is Mikey. Who is the slacker? Is that Damo? What's up with Damo? Is he waiting for JB? Oh, he's reaching from a long way out, isn't he? Do we hook him up or do we blast on by? Knowing we've got another pit stop to go. I think we're blasting on by, aren't we? I think we have to. I don't think it's a personal thing. I think he's got the lurgy, and I think if we can avoid him, we'll be alright. He's got the lurgy. I don't want it. I will be wearing a mask in the airport next week. For sure. Damo just running that very, very low line. We should just hook up a bit of draft to Accelerate past him. Thank you, sir. Sure you'll beat us. So we gained a place. That puts 1, 2, 3 places behind JB. So 7 seconds up. If we could just switch on the reserve tank now and go all the way. I don't know whether we're going to have the motion. If Damo's going to try and go all the way, he's got to do another 2 laps. Mikey's going to be going no stop. If Mikey catches to Damo, that adds an extra dimension of whether we can stay in 5th. I know we're going to lose a place to Nando at the end, so let's call it 6. We're only 55 seconds behind Big Popper. There's still a chance. Frosty leads Dodo. Dodo leads Gandhi. They're running in pairs, Frosty and Dodo together. Gandhi and Big Popper in 4th. They're running together. Let's slip through Well, where are you now, Heathen? Have you anywhere else? New York. Okay. What are you like on the landing challenges? You're getting A's and B's? Yeah, good. I like Sitka approach. Frosty and Dodo hit the pits 57 and 53. They've pitted early. They had plenty of fuel. They're playing a banker, aren't they? They are aiming to take the jump 2 laps. Big Popper and Gandhi go in. They need all the fuel. So the advantage of a Frosty and Dodo. We're going in now. I've got 12%, 0.2. Yeah. I've got to take tyres. I won't take tyres. I'll risk it. Oh, helicopter down. Yeah. Okay. Pit wall approaching, pit wall approaching. This is good. No tyres. Take all the juice to lose. We're on 6 and 8, that's closer. You didn't do quite so little work this time round. A lot more. I need water. Need water! 2 laps to go. Damo goes past again. Yeah, Mikey is catching. Mikey's coming. Mikey's alongside. Mikey is 6 seconds behind. And he's on the fuel save. I think we've done enough. The night is drawing in, the heat's going out of the track. No worries, the Wilkie. No worries at all. 3. We've got 25 seconds to catch up on Damo. He's a no-stop all the way to the end. He's carrying lots of lead and wood in the back of his car. Concrete tyres he's got. We are catching him. Say again. No. Okay. I don't know, I've not. It could be friends. Have you got friends? Okay. It could be regional. Then it's based on your rating. I guess you're 8th in your league. But live with it, my friend. Live with it. Love it. Welcome to my world, JB. Now, have a snooze. Auto drive. Yeah. Call it practice. At least there's braking, turning, sliding, catching the slide, at least there's other stuff to do on the 24-hour. No, it's for racing on a Friday night. That's what it's for. So here's the thing, right? Are we catching Damo? Can we frighten Damo into burning his fuel away? We are raping it in, hand over fists. I don't know if we will. I don't think it's fast enough. I don't think Nando's pushing hard enough. Did I? That's what it was. Oh, that'll happen. I wonder if that you could see that. The other way is New Year's night. New Year's night is likely to be more possible. You'd only be able to... Maybe. Yeah, maybe so. I don't know if they've got fireworks in the game. I don't know. That's like 69, great number. I have been dancing to Fuel Map 1 a bit to try and get Damo down a little bit. Say again. Let's go. It's close. It's close. You want 33, don't you, at the end? With a little bit of room. I think he's got us, 15 seconds. It's a huge gap. Oh, look at that. I'm only doing 172 though. I think it's a negative. I think it's a negative super bump. I think you go backwards further. Pit wall approaching. Yeah, I'm 1.1. 1.0 as we hit the line. 13 seconds to catch Damo. We've took 12 seconds out of him. We've got 51% of fuel. He had 44 before the final corner. We got... Oh, there he is. We can see him. Got my beadies on him. You going what hunting? Firework hunting. I thought you'd want to be in something big and slow. Lots of windows. Cessna Caravan. Baby. Fly me to the moon. Reach for the stars, do 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 do. Climb every mountain higher. 44% as we approach the top of the bridge. Here we go. This is the potential for fastest lap. Frosty's on a 6:29.063. We have the potential. Where are we at the next timing section? Frosty's got the same opportunity. Damo's just pushing on that little bit longer, I think. He's down to 11.0. Down to 10.9. My left rear tyre is gone. Since lap 1. We've been trying to battle with you, Mikey. Trying. Is he? Oh my hoba. He didn't need to do that extra pit stop then. If he did that extra pit stop, he'd be worse off. Go Frosty, win is yours, says Dodo. They are not far off. Using the throttle on his hand throttle. JV's just trying to stay awake. It's full darkness now. I believe in a thing called love. The darkness. A wonderful Christmas time. The moon is up here tonight. I went fuel map 1 for a second then. Damo's down to 6.6. We're not catching him. Not by a mean streak. He's miles away. Look, I can just see his tail lights. No, he's the car ahead. He's very far ahead. Oh yeah. I just need to make sure I've got fuel to get to the end. I think I've been pushing too hard. 19. We know you're going to springbok me. We're still purple by 2 seconds. You got 26. Oh. Catch us then, fuel map 1, Mikey. I got 16, I'm not going to get there. I've been burning too much. Frosty takes the win, Dodo second. Gandhi takes third, Big Popper in fourth. Great result. That might see him top of the tree scoring today, you know. When you say leave you alone, what do you mean? Should we not touch your bottom as we come past? Oh, my left tyre's gone. All I need is one unfriendly tap from the Nando and I'm kippered. He's pushing from the line. He's pushing. Look at him go. He's pushing. He's pushing. Look at him. He is accelerating. It might be the difference. He's got us. Watch out for that pit wall. He's got us, look. He's just got us. He's got us. Well done, Damo. Well done. Has Nando left it too late? No, he hasn't. Oh, he got me. Look at the gap. Oh, that could be the difference between beating JB over this season or not. And I wasn't going to say anything at the end because that just needed it to be worked out. Damo might have saved that for JB. And I'll just not remember that when it comes to teammate things. There we have it. Well, thank you for the push, Nando. Much appreciated. I'm glad I could drag you to the end. Why didn't you just push? That's the way it goes. Look how it goes. The lobby host comes in last. Look at that. Another 8 hours to wait for JB. No. He's on full speed again, isn't he? He's no? Oh. It did time him. I see. Thank you, Damo. Thank you. Where is it? Oh, I see. That was 250 odd miles. Wow. That's massive, massive. Right. That was a long race, wasn't it? That last one. That was a long race. Well, yeah. The 9 laps went past fairly quick, it felt to me, but there was something to do, as opposed to when JB was running. There wasn't a lot for JB, was there? Yeah, no surprise. There we go. That's both of them. Let's go and run through the results. It is late. I apologise, gentlemen. So in final play comes JB. He was running in last due to an incident, unfortunately, with the pit wall. He ran a 6:34.294. It wasn't anything to do with me. I did, and then JB hit it, yeah. But Mikey in 8th, 2 hours 13 minutes behind the leaders. 6:34.370, slower than JB. Widdowmaker in 7th. In the unusual shape car, a 1:37.455 behind the leaders, 6:30.354. Nando in 6th, pushed him all the way, but quite delightfully takes that by a 0.14 gap. So it was the width of a front splitter, absolutely. And he gets the fastest lap as well, 6:32.65, out of the two of us. But my eyes have just been taking a look to the top. Damo comes in 5th after losing his partner early on and running to the end on a 3-lap stint with a 1 minute 36 behind the leaders with a 6:34.508. Big Popper, again, a supporting process through the race. Probably all of the night there to try and push Gandhi on. And 14 seconds behind the leaders with a 6:16.553, which was so much quicker than every other lap, so congratulations there. Ginger Gandhi in 3rd place after winning race 1, makes the podium in race 2 as well, 13.6 seconds back, but takes the fastest lap of the day with a 6:16.112. So another extra point goes in the bag. Dodo in second. A great result for Dodo after race one. 1.082 behind the leader with a 6:29.242. Tactically, those two were managing to communicate without using audibles, which was quite interesting, but great to watch. Frosty takes the top of the tree today. 59 minutes 24.930, so almost an hour. 6:29.063 his fastest lap, which he set on the first lap or second lap of the race. And congratulations go to the podium. Congratulations for every driver that took part in the season. It's been a really good one. It's been really close, and I know it's down to the wire for certain places. I think top of the tree stays with Frosty, maybe, depending on what happens with Lee. I don't know. It still could be quite close. But I know it's very close between JB and I, but I think he's got it. Big Popper, maybe second still, not sure. I think Damo might be third, but that's all guessing. We'll have to see where we go. But thank you very much, chaps. Tomorrow night is Single Make Tuesday. Are you retiring, JB, for the evening?
No, I like about it.
So are you going to run the same track as last night? Same settings as you ran last night, just so Damo can come back in if he wants to. Single Make Saturday. I think it's Watkins long, yeah. It was an hour. That's unbelievable. Have you? Of yourself? Oh. In a thong? In a thong? Mankini. Is it suitable for adult viewing? Excellent. Lee B sent a video. I'm very unsure about doing this live. Oh, here it is. Just in case. Look how close that is. Look at that. In case it was a Bonnie Blue self-experience video. We have to be careful with them. Yes, yes, yes. Because the last race will be Tuesday night on the single makes, won't it? We'll practice that tomorrow night. So...
That one.
It's the NSX. Stop being a puss. So just to run through the chat there, Dodo was trying to say to save fuel for the last lap and FM1, but no way to tell you. Frosty was going to. Good we dropped Damo in the second stop, used a load of fuel to do that. The two Fords are way faster than the Viper. Frosty says, yeah, but he was on a tail, had to fuel map 1 to round the top bend to try and drop him. Yeah, Dodo suffered like I did for a lot of the season with wheel problems, but now I'm quite confident those wheel problems are behind us. I just need to get my brakes sorted and we'll be okay. Dodo was trying to send messages on PSN but couldn't unlock his phone with his gloves on. Oh, that's a shocker. Trying to do everything to communicate. That's tremendous. Gear slamming wasn't an issue. No, you're right, it wasn't. But, yeah, we've got a lobby open, but we're practicing for tomorrow night's league race. You certainly can, sir. You've sent me a friend's request on PSN? Yeah, but that has to be to JB. You have to send the friend's request. We're on JB's server. So, no, it's GTP Addictions. GT. Just to make it easy for everybody, that is.
Sorry, Jim, Jason.
I thought you meant underwear then. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. Take time. Take time. Ferrari will. So JB will see his phone buzz when you find him. No gear slamming, is there now? So I've had a couple of messages of people asking about what I think about the gear slamming issue. And to me, the gear slamming thing is good. The fact that you can't do it now really brings the reality thing to the fore. People have got to drive the car and brake at the right point for real braking measures, so gearboxes, rear diffs and engines would be shagged if you were continuing to slam the engine the way we were with gears. Now the fact that the engine won't slow down, it won't let you change down gear, is just as good. I've just lost the GoPro's decided to have a moment. It's just... You can't find the lobby. If you just tick friends, if you've sent a friends request and JB's accepted it, you should be able to tick friends lobbies at the top, and it should just show you. It should be at the top, one would suggest. Just pop back out and back in again, see how that goes. You have been banned. What are you reading? Is it the menu for the Chinese? Ah, talk to me. It's saying drive me, baby, drive me. Oh, I do fancy a Chinese though. Christmas dinner day for me Sunday. Christmas dinner on Sunday. Looking forward to that. Only this. Oh yes. Now I'll do the meat, she'll do the rest. It's nice, isn't it? He's in, Ragnar's in. I was 1.8 seconds up on JB's fastest lap then. Till that 1.5 of penalties came in. Yeah, hards, yeah. Okay. So Dodo says, it was fun to predict when Frosty was trying to change tyres. Look at we both started on softs and guesses for mediums. Yeah, spot on. I could have potentially not communicated with Nando. No, I was trying to say that we'd probably stick to more relatively real environment where you don't have car-to-car communication. But we kind of agreed at the start that we would do that anyway, so. Because we didn't stand a chance really, did we? It only needed one JB, didn't it, really? I'd be happy to come second to JB in that league. He's driven well. Dodo says the track needs teamwork, partners. A solo driver's just too slow. He tried that in the first race where you had the unfortunate getting off the line problem, so I'm still 1.8 up at the same point as the last lap, and I don't feel I'm genuinely pushing that hard. I like this track. I didn't when it initially came around, you know. Thought it was quite tricky. Paul Ricard. So I need to talk to Damo about that actually, because I don't think we've set the tracks for all of season 17 or season 16. I think we need to set the tracks, or we need to adjust some tracks, but we're not to. Say again. It's on Grid Finder, yeah. It is. I can't remember off the top of my head. I know we're using 3 cars for the 3 races. No, the next full season is on there. We've already organised that. That season's already organised. Slow car on the back straight approaching the bus stop. I'll stay out of the way. It's a testy little beast, isn't it? The whole idea of the single make Tuesday is to wean me off the assists. So say that again. Sorry, yeah. My forgiveness. Apologies. Single. No assist Saturdays. Can't get it out of my mouth. No assist Saturday was brought about to try and get me off using the assists. I've always been a big believer that I'd rather have the assists on and not spend any time in the gravel. I can be faster with assists, but JB talked me into it, and I've tried to genuinely give it a full go, but I am just slow because I don't want to wreck. I don't want to be off the track. I find the game very unpredictable. I can't read when the car is losing grip. I can't feel when the back end goes, and I've spent a lot of the time fighting it. So what I must admit though is I think Saturdays has been the wrong day for it because people aren't really interested in Saturdays. So genuinely, if we're going to push no assist Saturday further, it's got to become no assist another day. Can't be Friday, unfortunately. Friday has to be the pinnacle of the week. It has to be the glory day. So if we are going to stream from Monday to Friday going forwards after League 17, no assist has got to become either Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday, and potentially it's going to be Wednesday. No assist Thursday. It's got a ring to it. I can rhyme that. So if no assist Thursday becomes a thing, and that'll please JB, I've got to get lyrics for more songs for no assist Thursday, and I like some of my no assist Saturday songs though. That's a shame. No, that's a shame. I wonder whether I could just edit the lyrics in and make Thursday work. But yeah, no assist Saturday and no assist Thursday for the future, if that's going to be the case. That would make Wednesday the day that we do another game. Yeah, they end with day, don't they? Yeah. Pretty much every day ends in a Y. Even yesterday. Tomorrow doesn't, but the next day does. That's what she said. That worries me. Yeah, Mikey, Gandhi, etc. It's unfortunate that they don't want to, but they... I'm going to speak out a turn, but I'm going to try and put their point of view into it. They, like me, feel that they're much faster with the assists where they are, and there's already a big enough gap from the back to the front for them to actually gain any benefit. So I can understand why they wouldn't want to do it. But the other... No, I kind of get that. I get that. Now, there is another argument to it, and that is... And I'll use the argument that JB said on me. You'll get the speed knowing and understanding how the car will work. So, but I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna try and convince you to do it, because I know what my head says to me about how to be faster. And I genuinely know and think that I can be faster with assists. I just can't be as fast as Lee and Lee, because they've mastered the exit of the corner, and that's where I need to master that. So what? That's a difficult analogy to disagree with. Dodo says you learn a lot. True what JB says, and my first season was a nightmare, but this one, doing better and better. Totally. Totally agreed. I'm moving to mediums, chaps. Moving to mediums. Hang on. I get into my car, all the aids and traction control are on by default. You can't turn them off. Same. They're the ones I don't use. They're the ones I don't use. All on. Provisional results are in both Grid Finder and Discord. What took so long, Damo? What took so long? Thank you, sir. Very much appreciated. Appreciate you're under the weather, and thank you very much for turning in tonight. Other than the fact that you might have genuinely taken those points that made the difference for JB. So let me just park this for a moment, and we'll go and have a look. Let's go and see. Let's go and see. Capture. Yeah, thank you, Damo. You're a gentleman and a scholar. We'll run through the final standings. I think that's right, isn't it? I think that's right. So, looking at where we are to finish the season, Mr. Lee comes in, that's Nando, comes in on 156 in 11th. Dodo on 178, tied with Mikey in 9th on 178. Old Lee, as in teammate Lee, as in the proper Lee, Neo Yami, 183 points in 8th. Thomas Coates drops to 185 after his drop round for today. Gandhi up to 6th on 197, only 1 point behind the Widdowmaker in 5th. Have I not showed the screen? I have showed the screen. Why has it not changed? Oh, sorry chaps. My forgiveness. I did show the screen, but it's not changed. There we go. There we go. Oh, forgive me. Forgive me. So Dodo 178, tied with Mikey and 9th on 178. Lee on 183. Thomas Coates on 185. Gandhi on 197. Widdowmaker on 198. JB just 4 points ahead. So if Nando hadn't overtook me and we'd overtaken Twix, Damo, we would have been tied. There was 4 points in it. Oh, at this point, we haven't seen the drop round yet. So Damo scores 212 in 3rd, but Big Popper leaps to 237, 10 points behind Frosty on 247. So now we go over to Discord. We go over to Discord, 11:41 PM, that's today. So total points scored for today, Ginger Gandhi 48, he takes the round win. Big Popper takes 43 to come second for the round. Frosty on 41. Damo on 38. Dodo 37. Nando takes 36. JB 35, Ginger Gandhi, Frosty 41. Yeah, we saw that. Widdowmaker takes 33, Mikey takes 30.
JB finished
163. No, that's not without the drop round. So here we go with the drop round. Oh. First is Damo. Damo. I'm looking at these. Frosty is on. Oh wow! Frosty beats. No, Frosty loses to Damo. I want to say it the other way. Damo wins by 2 points. 210 to 212. Big Popper comes in third on 204, and that's purely because Big Popper drops 33 and Damo drops a 0, so he already had the points because he lost last week. Damo wasn't going to trap tonight, but he was feeling sick as a dog, so he comes in, doesn't he? Clutch, yeah. Now I'm looking for JB, finishes on 173, Widdowmaker on 170, so he beats me by 3 points. Dirty dog. Oh, it is what it is. We are where we are. Who comes in fourth then? Fourth is Smoky Tom on 185, so we didn't get past Smoky Tom. Fifth is Lee on 183. Sixth is JB. Seventh is me. Eighth is Ginger Gandhi on 170. Tied with me on 170. Yeah, good job, Gandhi. No Twix. There's no Twix, Damo. You just do the scores, that's all. You know what I mean? Mikey's final points, 152. You come in behind Nando, who got 156, because he already had his drop round last week, so he sneaked past you this week. 12th was Fury, so Fat Man did the first round, wasn't too happy with the result, had his problem with his sister, with his daughter, and that was kind of it. Javs did the first round, yeah. Who else was in there? Heathen 34 last week, didn't race this week. We got 36 there, Mikey 29, JB got 32 last week. Yeah, so I dropped 28 is the one I dropped opening round. I actually scored more points today than I did last week in round one. Jesus. That's a stunner. Congratulations, Damo, on the win. Unlucky Frosty, but a great run. And then Big Popper consolation for third. It's still a great result. Well done, that man. Good stuff, gentlemen. Shouldn't really look at those accumulated points, should we? Yeah, it's good. Dodo says 2 points behind Widow with all the BS with the wheel. Happy. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I picked a junk car. I say that. Picked a junk car. It is what it is. Gandhi takes 7th because he has more points in a race, right? I don't know. I don't know what classification Damo used there. I'm just happy to say he's tied with me on 170. I haven't looked any further. The results are purely provisional at this time. But yeah, likelihood that he would take 7th because he scored more points than me tonight, yeah. Absolutely. That would make sense. Lee dropping out gave the rest of us a chance. Yeah, he had to go back to work, unfortunately. He had his bad back, didn't he? And he had to return to work. All right, my friend. Have a good one. Cheers, pal. I like it. It's a car that handles quite well. Why are you being dumped on Saturdays then? Saturday used to be your day off. He's, I think he's GR1, but he doesn't have to be. So, no, don't worry about that. We're going to sort all that out the week before. It's not that really that important. We can change that from the background as well. So, whatever you guys choose. So here's the thing, right? You don't have to decide what car you're running until the qualifying, which is the week before. You can actually change car on the night before qualifying, so don't worry about that. If you feel that you need to run GR3 to have the corners come up slower, do so. I mean, I'm going to speak out of turn here, but I know Big Popper has said it would make it much easier for him to run as a solo to potentially run GR3, and he would think about running GR3. So it's a sensible thing to do if you're thinking about 24 hours. And you've also got Tia in your team, and you have to think about Tia. Tia would manage a GR3. Other than the fact the 919 is four-wheel drive, but it's much quicker. So yeah, they do. Yeah. You never know. She's got to have time behind the wheel, hasn't she? So what I would suggest, gentlemen, is on the 11th of January, there is a 4-hour race at Spa. If you want to get together as a team for that Sunday and do hour and a half stints between you, you can get into that race on that Sunday and understand what you like. And if the GR1 car doesn't do well round Spa, then potentially you could change to GR3 if it suits you. And that's a good platform to test. Put it this way, if you come and do 3 hours at the 4-hour and you decide at the end of the 3 hours, right, that's it, we've tested, we're happy, then that's what it is. There's no obligation, you're just here to test the car out and see where you go. I mean, it's another track for Tia to learn at, but whether she just wants to focus on oh yeah, we've heard about her practicing. It's the driving that's a little bit that she needs to work on. Now she's back at work. We will confirm the Triple Crown cars on Wednesday. We will have the debate on Wednesday night and we will confirm those cars. If you... That's what Big Popper wants to crack at. He's asked me not to change anything to do with that league. Leave that as it is. Don't change nothing. It's no assist Saturday. It's no assist Saturday. Well, you can do it. You can do it on a grid finder if you use grid finder. Okay, okay. No. No, I get it. I get it, mate. I get it. No, it's understood, mate. I get it. I understand. We're all getting older and... No, mate. I can't... Which colour wire, mate? No. No, 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 no. Red and blue wires do me in. Which one do you cut? Then tomorrow I'll think you said the blue one. I'd never know if I got the right one. I'd be dead. I'd never know whether I got the right one or not. Bib. Yeah. It's good to hear that though. I'm glad that you like it. It's I use it with, yeah. Well, I can use VR on the PC as well, you see, so it's, and I use my triple screen, so I've got super double wide forwards and then a left and a right screen. It's just ace. Oh, you use the flat screen version inside the goggles, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, understand. Understand. Yeah. Yeah, I bet it is. Yeah. Just wanna catch up with Dodo's convo 1 second. Dodo just wants no problems with wheel or pedal so I can keep improving. And he's running the 20 Merc GR3, was doing 4-hour practice. Right, so he's not really bothered whether the car's fast in comparison to the others, but we'll run that in the race anyway. He's doing the 24-hour solo and that's what he's committed to, so fair dues. It should be fun letting the GR1 cars go and fight with other GR3s. He's never had another GR3 in the 4-hour race. Well, I think we know. I've had a couple of messages overnight. We've got 2 American guys from the race team that we met last night. I've had a message from another guy today saying he wants to take part. He's really impressed with what we've done with the league, so he likes the idea of the format of the race as well, and he wants to join in. So just to do that, DSR Racing, who, and I'm probably calling out the wrong thing there. Let me just pull off the track. Sorry. Let me just pop this up so I can see it. I think it's in general. It's in general. It was potentially in general. No, it's not. It's in Grid Finder chat. He says, so Ringmaster, who was the guy that talked to last night. Yeah, it's for DSR. thank you for your and your group's hospitality. After I heard about the 24-hour charity race, I had no idea how to join it. I found it on Grid Finder. You guys have done a nice job in setting up your community. While I am by far not the best racer in DSR, I'm good at taking notes and following the trend. It sounds like a dodo. I've created a community for the website for DSR. I would like to invite your group to partake in some of our races. I currently have one championship posted as it's built in progress. It looks to be a GR3 type event. Generally, folks, if you are up at midnight, half past midnight, and you want to do some racing, join in. I could point Big Popper in the way of this race as something that he might enjoy, and as a group he might get on with, fellow Americans kind of thing, fellow likes. So yeah, please do support DSR if you can. I don't mind promoting any other league or any other tuber. I don't mind at all. We all learn somewhere. We all got to start somewhere and go from there. But genuinely, DSR, if they're gonna put it out to the rest of their guys and they can get a team together or better, or if they've got a couple of solos, I don't mind. It'd just be great to have extra people along. I kind of get the feeling they're going to want to race in the same sort of way that we do, and they'll be fair and true to each of us. So, and I know genuinely everybody in this group wants to race that way, and their intention is to always be that way. I managed to slide along that barrier with no damage. I just wish I could take the right turn now and run back to the pits. These tyres are cooked. I'm gonna exit out because I'll never get back to the pits before it is midnight. And there we go. We had a late one last night. I'm not going to do that tonight because I've got to fix this Daisy server. So just a massive shout out to all of you. Thank you very much for getting through the Friday night leagues to the end. That is the last Friday for 2025. Massive shout out to all of you for turning up and watching all through the year. Thank you very, very much. Excuse me. But don't forget, we've got Saturday night for some no assist Saturday. That's the final. We've got time trial Monday. We've got single make Tuesday, and then we've got on Wednesday we've got the podcast, the Widdowmaker Way, episode 2. And we're going to try and cover some reviews of the game, the updates for GT3. We're going to talk about more in detail about the Triple Crown. And then we're going to talk more in detail about where the leagues need to go to keep racers racing, to keep racers happy, to keep people on track where they need to be rather than on the sidelines not enjoying what they're doing. So we really need some good constructive discussion and ideas about how to make that happen. And generally, folks, you're there to have the input. You watch as well. You know what works well for racing because you watch it for the sake of it. But it is what it is, and I'm going to call it a night for Friday. But we will be back tomorrow night, tonight, at 8:30. So have a good one. Enjoy the weekend. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. Goodbye for now.
I got my race this week, so.
Say again.
I got my race, so it's tomorrow night. I need to be.
You need to beat me every night.